𝐼𝐻𝐷, and today I'm gonna be yapping about things nobody asked about. First off, I'm sure you guys can tell I changed a lot of stuff. That's actually because I got an iPad, and I really wanted to remake my sprites. So, yeah, this is the last change I'm gonna be making, I swear on my life. Today's topic is something I'm really, hyped on, because in case you didn't know, I love Silent Hill. In case it wasn't freaking clear before, yeah. I'm gonna be talking about games that I've played through and the movies I've watched. So, just to let you guys know, I haven't finished Silent Hill 2 because I just cannot take it. So, my opinions on the game might not be that good yet, but I'm gonna mention it and you'll see why. And as for Shattered Memories, Origins, and Homecoming, I haven't finished any of those, so you all gotta wait for second part. Anyways, let's begin. Woo!
Have you seen a little girl around here? Short, black hair, 7 years old?
The game starts off with Harry Mason, aka Cheryl Mason's father, who is this kid. Aww. Harry goes to Silent Hill because Cheryl wants to go to vacations there, but then somehow Harry crashes the car and this happens. That you're low-key a terrible driver, you know what, I'm out. And Harry's like, no! And then Harry has to deal with the cold and basically try to save Cheryl. But pretty much the town is full of monsters, and those monsters are deranged. What is this guy doing? He has no idea. Thing is, he wakes up and apparently everything was a dream, but Cheryl's still not there, so he goes Also, who in the world would see it like this? Come on, man. And so there's this police officer woman named Seville in there, in the cafe, restaurant, whatever the hell that is, and she just goes
have you got a gun?
No.
And then freaking gives Harry a gun. I mean, who in the right mind would do that? But anyway, to each their own. And Harry's like, yo. The puzzles for the game are pretty easy, except for two of them. One being in the school, and one being at the ending of the game. That took me ages to be fair, but the whole game is pretty easy actually. It's a pretty good way to get introduced into the series, and it's pretty fun. For me, it took me 8 hours to complete, but that's because I took my time and I wanted to observe and, check everything out. But yeah, I would absolutely play it again and again and again and not get bored. The whole game is about Harry looking for Cheryl, and that's all you guys need to know, because I'm not here to make any spoilers. So let's get moving on. Okay, so one big detail I forgot to explain earlier is that Cheryl, it's supposed to be birthing god because the cult, aka a very religious and bad group of people, wants her to birth god because she is the other version of a girl named Alyssa who died in a fire, and her mom, Dahlia Gillespie, which shows up in Silent Hill 1, it's a terrible mother. And yeah, so Harry has to save Cheryl from that because Dahlia wants to bring her together with Alyssa and somehow birth God with 2 children. So Harry has to not only save Cheryl, but once he does, he has to change Cheryl's name so the cult cannot find her, and he chooses Heather. But even though she changed it, a detective guy is yo, I know something about you, but can you talk to me? And she's like, no. And so this game consists about how Heather escapes the mall because she doesn't want to encounter this detective guy, finds a hella ton of monsters, ends up in the other world, and once she gets home, Harry is dead. She starts to genuinely crash out, and before she notices it, she sees some steps leading to the rooftop. She follows them, and then there she is, Claudia, the lady who killed her father. and a lady who's also part of the cult who wants her to birth God in order to create paradise. Yay! This town is full of sane people, am I right? Claudia says that she's going to Silent Hill, and then Heather just follows along with the help of the detective guy, whose name is Douglas, by the way. The rest of the game is pretty much Heather going through a lot of stuff, trying to get revenge and killing Claudia. The puzzles are pretty fun. I would say they're pretty easy too, but the enemies are definitely harder. There are a lot much more monsters around, but one of my favorite parts indeed is Heather's attitude and like the character itself. Like, just take a look at this.
Oh, forget it. This is way too gross. Who would even think of doing something so disgusting?
Apart from possibly being the best Silent Hill main character of all times and also supporting the whole story, Heather is so freaking annoying, it's actually insane. Anyways, Silent Hill 3 is definitely one of my favorite Silent Hill games, if not my bestest favorite one, in case it wasn't clear enough. And I love Heather so much, she is the absolute best. I have beat the game now 2 times and I'm planning to beat it a 3rd time just to unlock every single one achievement. And I might actually make a gaming video of Silent Hill 3. That would be cool. But yeah, that's Silent Hill 3. Now let's move on to the last one.
This sweater looks nice. Can I have it? Where you got it from? I'm gonna take it, okay? I just kind of want it. It looks really good. Jesus!
This movie is sort of like Silent Hill 1, like the same thing but with different characters, and somehow Pyramid Head is there, which doesn't make sense because Pyramid Head only shows up on Silent Hill 2, but anyways. Also, Sybil is there. Hi, Sybil. There's this character that's supposed to be Cheryl, but she's not Cheryl, her name is Sharon. Which is just funny because in this movie she's like in Cheryl's position, like Alessa is her, and Rose, which is her mom, who goes to Silent Hill because Sharon keeps having nightmares about Silent Hill and stuff. Then Sharon does the same thing that Cheryl did to Harry. Yeah, Sharon runs away, and then it's about Rose looking for Sharon, and it's actually a pretty peak movie. If it wasn't for the fact that it is not lore accurate at all and it's kind of weird, I would give this movie a 10 out of 10. But ever since they decided to add Pyramid Head and not even use the actual characters from the game, and actually like the character of Dahlia Gillespie in this movie is so bad. But I'd still like it. Like, it's Silent Hill. Silent Hill is Silent Hill, guys. And this was actually my first time seeing Silent Hill. I watched this movie when I was like 7 with my mom, and I can only thank my mother for showing me such a masterpiece. But anyways, that's it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry if it was kind of short. I kind of lost motivation in the middle bit. But I promise you all that I'm gonna be bringing better content related to Silent Hill and horror games and all that stuff. But yeah, anyways, 𝐶𝐢𝐕 out.